Alright guys, so what I'm doing here is I separated the body from the chassis, and remember, no hoist, no problem. So what I'm doing is I'm getting some measurements and stuff. I think I'm gonna make this stuff out of square tubing and then end up welding the cross members to it. And then I think on eBay you can buy a tubular style one to fit in here for the Turbo 350. And I think I'm going to make it a little bit longer so that I can get the motor past this bracket in the front here and drop it down a little bit, and then that way I don't have to really alter my floor for my bell housing. But got some of the parallel 4-link brackets over there, and yeah, I'll start doing some measurements and ordering some stuff up. I also kind of want to go with a tubular motor mount for this too, so yeah. Then I got some work to do under here on the floor. Basically all this rocker that hangs down, I'm gonna create a piece of plate and then box it up to the steel, and then that way there's no kind of ugliness under here. I got some of it started over here, starting to bend it up, and then probably gonna build it in like 3 sections along the side here, and then have it tied to the floor. Same with back in here. Once I have it plated all together and stuff, it'll look way better. And then this over here, the way I'm planning on running my rear end is I'm just going to weld in shackles or some mounts right here with some bolt holes in it, and then you put the spring into the axle because it won't have these old mechanical brakes and a wishbone attached there. And then inset kind of level with where the frame is, you're going to have the brackets for the parallel 4-bar. And then if you come over a little bit, you're going to have a bracket for a shock, which is going to come out towards me. And then it's going to have 2 more brackets that I'm going to weld in here and here. But I plan on using this other frame, the back half of it here. So I'm going to use that cross member, and then I think I've convinced myself to use tubing. So get a little bit to gather up before I can go after it. Kind of gives you a good look at how the original suspension is. Basically this end of this wishbone just bolts onto your, there's a casting off the rear end here, and that's your leaf spring. That's your rod for your mechanical brakes, or sorry, e-brake. The rod for your mechanical brakes comes in somewhere back here. You can see the square. And then these wishbones, they run up and they mount underneath your transmission, kind of. Right there. And then these have something that's called a torque tube. So nothing outside here spins. This tube is bolted on, and then the shaft runs inside it. So got to get rid of all this old stuff before I can move forward. Those are the old Model A engine mounts. They bolted in back here, and then they had a funky one up front. That thing right there. Yeah, so if I can get that to come back a little bit here, we should be all right. But to do that, I've got to extend the frame because I like it kind of where it sits here. So ordered a bunch more parts too, like another window regulator and door handle and latch and stuff for this side. So be able to put that all together. Got a little bit of body work to do inside the door too. One of the holes for the regulator's all ratcheted out, so I'm gonna have to weld in a piece on the inside. So definitely not much progress in the last little bit, but just chipping away at it. Having to save up to order some parts, but just thought I'd give you guys a quick update. And if you like what you see, stay tuned.
Ba-da-ba